Well, initially, I was a sufferer of headaches. Every morning when I would wake up, the first thing I'd do is take a couple Advils. So I talked to James about it, and I'm thinking it's got to be something wrong, right? And he said, maybe it's a food issue that you have that it's giving you distress, right? So what he did was he thought that maybe we start an elimination diet from scratch, basically, and try and find out if there's any triggers in foods that might be setting me off. And so the conclusion we came to was that wheat and gluten was a big culprit for me, and we had eliminated that along with enhanced flavors that you would have in processed foods and so on, right? And almost immediately, I get up in the morning, I don't have a headache, I'm not taking any medication for it. It was unbelievable, the impact. And this is how I got started with James. Oh, shopping was huge. As you know, they're saying yogurt and so on is good for you as an example, but having James go with me to the shopping store and go to that frozen food section with yogurts and me grabbing a bunch of yogurt saying, hey, here's a yogurt, it's good for you, right? And him saying, wait a minute, read the label. It's laden full of sugars and so on. Here's other yogurts that are much, much better alternative. And having that person go with you, that guidance to go through the grocery store, section by section, and pointing out how things are packaged, what the ingredients are, and reading them and learning what it means when it says, sometimes you don't understand what it says, right? It's unbelievable, huge. You walk out through the cashier on the counter and you've got a bag of groceries and it's the right stuff. The exercise part of it was a little bit of a surprise to me because it's not just the quantity, but it's more like the quality. You can do a little exercise, but done in a proper way, you can get the same effect, bang for your buck in a sense, as you working out, running around, or doing whatever and not doing it properly. So the efficiency on exercise was a huge factor for me. Time is, precious to everybody these days, right? So to get your 15 or 20 minutes in and being effective is awesome. He's a great motivator. He's 100% right into it and knowledgeable. I couldn't stump him on anything. Anything I asked him about a variety of foods, it doesn't matter how offbeat or how strange it was, he knew what it was about and could give me an answer. Yeah, he showed me too a few cooking tips, how you could prepare salads, for example, in advance that you could, you're off at work all day and you want something at lunch that's healthy, how to quickly make a healthy salad that's full of proteins and stuff and you're keeping away from the sugars and so on, and just pack that in a container and take that with you, and it was a big step, a big help.